Hi folks, today we have got a cheap Chinese Android panel, and the problem with this panel is it does not display anything. It was doing quite well. It was installed in my car and it worked fine for a few years, and suddenly the audio began to disappear, and when I did reset using the reset button here, I hope you can see that, using a small pin, the audio came back. But one day, all of a sudden, the Android panel went black. So I have dismantled this cheap Chinese Android panel from my car, and here is the wiring with the power cables and the speakers. First thing I have analyzed is there is a fuse. Here you can see it very clearly. The fuse was blown. I did replace the fuse after checking for continuity on the multimeter. The Android did light up, it was working, but there wasn't any audio output. So today I will dismantle it and I will check for the exact problem. I hope you will stay tuned and will like this video. Thank you. There are 4 screws, standard Phillips screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Unscrewing these screws will dismantle the panel from the chassis, and after that we will unscrew other screws and we will check what's exactly wrong with this Android cheap Chinese panel. I have dismantled the panel from the chassis, and here we go. There are 1, 2, 3 and 4 other screws, and unscrewing these screws will disassemble the Android panel. This seems to be like a heatsink. I don't know whether it's metal or not. It must be aluminum. This acts as a heatsink when playing high definition videos and audios. So, but it seems like some cheap plastic back cover. So let us unscrew this. And let me tell you, while unscrewing there might be some ribbon cables, flex cables, and we have to take extra care. So after unscrewing, we have got multiple ribbon cables, 3 of them. This is for the volume key backlight. This is for GPS, and this one is the display flex cable. I don't see any sort of irregularities, including the capacitor and other wiring, and no such thing as bad odor which comes after blown up chips, etc. One thing I've noticed is this is the main audio amplifier chip, which is responsible for audio processing and amplification, and it seems this area is the main culprit. I will look thoroughly for any cold solder joints or burnt chip. If the chip is fine, I will resolder the joints and it will work perfectly fine. But if it doesn't work, then I have to replace this audio chip. That's the main thing. The board seems fine and it's of good quality, although not of premium quality, but this Android panel, the PCB, seems to be of quite good quality. After checking each and every component thoroughly, I have come to the conclusion that the chip needs to be replaced. That's the only solution because there isn't a single blown component, no cold solder joints. This is the chip YD7388. The number is, if you can see, I don't know whether you can see it. The chip number is YD7388. This this chip needs to be replaced.